And there's a cinch from Looper. We're going back 1 year back here, Season 3 Worlds.
Did we just hit a time warp?
Yeah, we definitely hit a time warp right there. Wow. Looper with teleport.
Pressure in the bottom lane.
TSM has to secure this buff.
Have to send up the Corki. You have to send him up. But there's no teleport though from Dyrus. There's teleport from Looper.
He used it to go to lane. This is easily counterable. There it is.
Coming in from Looper. This is going to be very big for the team. A nice pop-up there coming in. The bubble goes back to the blast it. More than one on that one. Amazing gets himself caught out. It is first blood to Mata, however. The 1v1 in mid lane. The hop over. The trickster back down as the flash hits. Does Bjergsen have the damage? One blast. No! The Grievous Wound is on. And he shoves the swap
at the start of game 1. Swap down kind of before he was ready to have an advantage. And in this one, they just threw him in there against a Corki lane. But it's because of this. It's so Dandy can get ahead of Amazing and control the rest of the map, because that's what's important here.
Yeah, and also because the Twitch pick for Samson White, they just need him to have a play to the Run King so he can make picks. Let's see mid lane.
Shove the waters, jumping down on Bjergsen. One last hit from Dandy. He stays, and it's going to be now Amazing. Who takes the aggro? Do they want it? Another minion wave coming in. The teleport's going to happen from Dyrus, but that is going to have to be canceled.
Though, warding hasn't necessarily been a problem. It's been the use of said wards. Looking at the ward stats from game 1, they purchased the exact same number of green and pink wards as white. However, you can't ward a turret dive like this. This time, though, he jukes and maybe they get pawned.
Death Mark's gonna hit. They got a good amount of damage down. The exhaust hits on. There's Amazing over the wall. He's completely out of mana in that engagement, so he's gonna go down. Getting a little too ahead of themselves on this one.
They are good at it. They win the majority of them, and we're seeing it here. The adjustments they've made from game 1 to 2. Normally, you see the team that loses make the better adjustments. It's actually the team that won this time, and they are not letting up.
The team calling this one, putting the chess pieces in place well before they need to be. A great bubble coming out of Lustboy, regularly seen there, but is it enough to save the game? Dandy trying to dip and dodge, but he goes down. The kill coming in from WildTurtle as he gets hit up as well, and now White could be in a bit of a pickle. That's going to be a 3v1 though. Amazing gets one. Lustboy still with Looper. He throws down the slow. He's going to get the jump out. Actually, he may just give it to somebody on this one. Pawn would be the best one. He'll dive in. No, the poison will.
Biggest things is Bjergsen's nowhere near the strength of Pawn, so he actually can't roam on Zed. Dyrus, when he tries to farm in between turrets, gets collapsed on because White has all the control.
Pulling Bjergsen into this one. He may not want to go all the way. They know Looper's going to be on the backside. Double bust for him as well. The flash going to be forced here. But Dandy can just jump over the wall. Bjergsen can only provide so much help here. They actually have a minion giving full vision of where Bjergsen was. They knew this fight was going to happen. Here comes him to help clean it up. Throwing down the spraying plates. Actually still down. And looks like Amazing gets himself stuck up inside the Baron's den. Not going well. Small advantage. Like we said, they don't play with their food. They go back for seconds, thirds, and they make sure another advantage comes out of the first advantage.
Yeah, well, they've had 5 courses of Amazing so far.
Oh, let's see if they want a piece of WildTurtle and Lustboy in his bottom lane.
Could be. Turrets down. That's vision on it. Bjergsen's already late on the roam. Looper's already here. He's set up 10 now in the bottom lane. Puts WildTurtle back in the fight. No shell's going to save him. Amazing again. Trying to go deep as possible to get in. A great jump the waters to kind of just lock down the fight and spread it out for Dandy. He makes it out alive and actually draws attention.
We are here to win.
Yeah, and we just kind of continue on the trends here. White hasn't lost a game. They were the only team here at Worlds to still be undefeated, and they're looking like they're making it to the semifinals. Anything can happen in these long series. This game's a little bit out of hand. Imp going into the kill.
That itself being intimidating enough. He gets on the opposite side of WildTurtle, so the Valkyrie's still in range for autos. Bing, bang, boom. Imp comes up with another one. He gets an assist for Dandy and Mata as well.
And it's so important for Imp as well that he can keep picking up these kills on Twitch. He can keep playing it. Looper wants a piece of Lustboy.
They are not afraid to keep going. They start to close the clam.
2 games. But at the start of the game, they're honestly giving a little bit too much respect.
Yeah.
No matter how good you are, your champion only has 1 skill at level 1, right? If you have more people and you can see them, you're generally going to be all right. And TSM needs to have confidence in that. At this point, though, even if they see Twitch, it's not okay.
Oh, a lined up rat-a-tat-tat. The fearless play once again of White if they have a little bit of a lead. Going after Team Solomid right on the doorstep of their own base. 35 seconds
for Janna. They are still trying to give this one their all and expect a little bit of aggression from TSM here, even if it's walking in for a trap. You can't blame them trying to get a bit of a positive play before the end of this game to build a little bit of confidence.
And also just run as a team now. You've been split up for the first part of the game. You've been dying. Teleport behind from Looper.
All the wards they placed previously, Looper uses as a gateway to get behind Team Solomid, and they start to tear them apart from the inside out on this one. WildTurtle doing what he can to orb walk this one out. Almost get enough damage, he does. They are able to lock down Pawn on this one, but they've lost 3. At what cost to keep the fight going here? And it's the cost of 4 members so far. The look for Lustboy, he throws down the wave, but Dandy's brought his surfboard, and he's going to continue on this one. 13-9, it shouldn't take too long. Gets bubbled up for a second, but this one's going to be a long run.
Well,
he has no mana left, so
it's a long
chase. Stay alive.
They're going for the kills, though, that's for sure. Uses his last bit of mana on the jump. Lustboy's going to make him work for this one.
At least they're saving their objectives here. Turrets aren't going down. It's not like they have the waves to push, but Samsung White should not have this exact role. Got to give up some time.
So far.
Has been very, very heavily in favor of Dandy so far.
Right. TSM caught out once again. This game is not going to last much longer. They do get a kill, though.
Get a pop down on him. That's big damage in the beginning. Mata's forced out of this one as well after using everything on himself. This is a kid for WildTurtle, but he flashes into the fight. He does get the auto attack down necessary. It's a bit of a shutdown, so gold there, but I don't know if that gold right now is going to help. Dyrus doing what he can between Looper and Pawn. That's going to be a quick kill coming up for Pawn as well. Another 4 down. Lustboy makes it out.
And hope to get a few kills.
Come on, walk the bush.
All right.
Damn it.
They have 2 pink wards in this brush. Surely. No, they get spotted out by the side ward. If they just would have waited a little bit longer, maybe White would have backed out.
This is almost hard to do because your minions are pushed up. They have to be in the jungle, and they are. That's going to be Dandy going down. No resets coming in from the KhaZix. Fizz. Big kill from Pawn onto Bjergsen again. WildTurtle goes down immediately as well, and Samsung's ability to kill all the damage dealers immediately every time.
Mata trying to hurricane the potential jump from Amazing. But Amazing wins out here in the mind games. He's like, I'm not going to do anything, man. I'm just going to run.
Burned Janna all for nothing. But it only cost him his life. At this point, 29 kills to 8, 27 minutes into the game. We'll see if White decides to end here. They do have minions. They're going for the next turn.
Very dominating play. Lichbane as well on Pawn to help knock down these turrets even faster. Just a little bit later for this one. Game 2 as well from the purple side. Going over to Samsung White. TSM spawning on their fountain. Going for broke on this one. Trying to push out White for one the last time here in Game 2. And White is taking the fight because they think they can get the kills. Back in goes Pawn. It falls quite early in this engage here. And it looks like they're able to push back a little bit. That's the Zilean coming in from Pawn. Dyrus' Vengeful Maelstrom really cutting down a lot of the damage and mitigating exactly what was needed in that fight. Looper now to go down. The Nexus saved at half health here. Dandy tries to jump in. Does he have the resets? It's going to be 1 kill coming in. That goes on to Amazing. Pawn a little too close. Takes a laser to the backside from the fountain. And it's such a back and forth, but somehow White comes out on top. Dandy takes the last few swings, and he will drop TSM's Nexus.
True to fashion, White gets a bunch of kills. 33 kills to 11. They had 22 more than TSM.